Look, I guess it's okay to have a wild side or whatever, or to be weird sometimes, but too much of it could easily mess up your mind. I don't know, it's just something you gotta learn about so you don't mess up other people's lives too. We've learned through history that violence solves nothing. I guess it's kinda true depending on the info that you trust in. Don't let that anger consume you. You could lose yourself or you won't want to stop it, but it could destroy your health. If you have anger issues, Monsieur has a barrier, much like a person that owns a gun carrier. You could lose your mind, maybe your mentality, wish you were nice the ones that gave you hospitality. Now your mind is corrupted, you wishing it wasn't justice. You don't know if your head or heart can be trusted. You probably weren't the first victim, maybe not the last, but when the problem hit you, I'm sure you did spaz. You'll end up in the dumpster or maybe a mental hospital. You want your cool back, so you want to be a popsicle. So when you have wild thoughts, it's a calm choker. Now you just end up as another clone Joker. If you lose your temper, try not to use profanity. At least be a melody or a peaceful manatee. You say that you're real, but you lie, so how can it be? Maybe someone needs to teach you how to keep your sanity. If you lose your temper, try not to use profanity. At least be a melody or a peaceful manatee. You say that you're real, but you lie, so how can it be? Maybe someone needs to teach you how to keep your sanity. The ones who are helpful, the ones you want you to be nice, they keep pressuring to be the way, now they're on thin ice. And then you ask them to quit that cause you know you want your comeback, hoping no hands are raised when you make physical contact. You don't want your anger shown, you want it to be sealed or sewn away from all the people who will see it and be out some. I guess you can't beat the hot seat, the problem's being on repeat, walking away from fear, the sneaky like the foot of an athlete. Then you think back to a choice that you made, was it a decision that you decided or is a person that was betrayed? Now you're unsure cause your conscience is confused. Just feel like deep depression or completely abused. Isn't anyone to believe who you can trust or cheat? Thing that you need to make your whole body completely breathe. So we need to be active like skateboards that were skaters, cause every once in a while we all need some defibrillators. If you lose your temper, try not to use profanity. At least be a melody or a peaceful manatee. You say that you're real, but you lie, so how can it be? Maybe someone needs to teach you how to keep your sanity. If you lose your temper, try not to use profanity. At least be a melody or a peaceful manatee. You say that you're real, but you lie, so how can it be? Maybe someone needs to teach you how to keep your sanity. Maybe your heart just telling you that you shouldn't fight this, or maybe you ignore how truly bad your life is being single to infinity, and you knew you were a penalty. Your words are your toothache, so your actions are your cavity. You probably want help, maybe even desperately. Now you want to change your mind, so let your wild recipes. You didn't start the fight, but you know you'll get ended, cause you leave all your problems behind, now they're suspended. Defeated, burnt, extinct, broke, done, over, out, smoked, lost, trapped, loss, dread, regret, pain, sorrow, dead. Deal away, love and hit the lesser of two evils, and vice versa to each other, they're illegal. So don't just sit there lazy, cry and pout. Maybe you just need to get a way to get your anxiety out. If you lose your temper, try not to use profanity. At least be a melody or a peaceful manatee. You say that you're real, but you lie, so how can it be? Maybe someone needs to teach you how to keep your sanity. If you lose your temper, try not to use profanity. At least be a melody or a peaceful manatee. You say that you're real, but you lie, so how can it be? Maybe someone needs to teach you how to keep your sanity.